Welcome back to Rome Total War, House of Julian campaign, episode 59 with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we've been getting more into the domestic policy side of things now. Looks like our sword slashing and barbarian killing days are a bit of an end right now because, well, I kind of run out of barbarians to kill. I mean, the Gauls are gone, the Britannians are gone, the Spanish are gone, the Germanians are gone, the Scythians are still kicking around. But they're a bit too far away and I can't be bothered. The Thracians are semi-barbarian because they are made up of Black Sea tribes in a way, but and Booty are killing them off. And also I'm going to be talking to the Thracians next turn in order to negotiate an alliance. Well, this will be tactically helpful to me. But we're getting closer to forming the Triumvirate. That is our main goal right now. Gaius Julius is just about to pass Domus Dulcis Domus, and from there he's going to make his way south and further south towards the River Rubicon, where he will be meeting with his new army, and from there he'll be leading his men to the big prize along with two of my most trusted people in the family. But apart from that, it's pretty peaceful on the Roman front. Having to put down the occasional rebellion, we're in a bit of a peacetime situation right now. However, I need to be keeping more and more of an eye on my finances and just looking for ways to continue the economic and social development of my little republic corner, soon to be empire. But right now there isn't really a whole deal to do, so we're going to jump to the next turn now, and we're just going to wait for our new input of money and see if any other important bits of news turn up. For Corduba is getting a bit rebellious at the minute, so we might need to take further action to put down the rebellion. But right now what we are doing is we are expanding the city and establishing a proconsul's palace, so that might get rid of the rebellion, for the town has grown too big for its borders, so might as well just expand the borders. That might make the peeps a little bit happier. But for now, I'm going to jump to the next turn and we're going to see what's going on. Right, nothing particularly bad to see, but it looks like rioting has hit Corduba once more. That's not good news for me. Yeah, Corduba is still killing off all its civilians, but 3 more turns and we have the proconsul's palace, so that'll be done. We've also got a disaster notification awaiting us. Batavium did come under a plague a few turns ago, and it looks like it isn't going away yet, and there isn't a lot I can do. I've built all the sanitation buildings, really. So, this might just be nature's way of population control, but it's a bit of a shitty one, to be honest, but we're going to have to wait for the plague to pass. Hopefully we don't have anything nasty come out of it for, like, a few deaths or anything, but for a town like Suffering Plague, the public order is ridiculously high right now, so that's quite interesting. So let's jump through the rest of our notifications. So end of turn report, still losing money, but we didn't lose as much. I have curtailed my spending. I've tried to cut it back. I've tried to make sure we're not losing money on stupid things. For Samara Breather, your public order's going a bit down Swan A. What can we do for you? How about an aqueduct? How about, yeah, an aqueduct, and how about an amphitheatre? Right, that'll keep those guys happier. Death still stalking lands though. Another 3,000 people have been killed off in Batavium. That's pretty tragic. Town has grown. Borders home is ready for the next level up. It's ready for a governor's palace. I hope I still can afford. Yeah, I can afford one. There we go. Now that's all the money spent, so that's gonna be. I'm going to put off talking to the Thracians again, because I need something to make that pot quite sweet. Earthquake in Pontus. Oh dear, that's not good. Pontus has been shaken by massive earthquakes. Surely a sign of Poseidon's disfavour, and many have fucking Poseidon. Poseidon is like the biggest dickhead of a Greek god we've ever seen, really. I mean, to be honest, he is. He is a massive dickhead. In any medium I've seen him in, Poseidon is just Captain Dickhead. Whatever, right. They've been killed by Dick Sidon, but to be honest, worshipping Dick Sidon or Poseidon, whatever you want to call him, but I find him a dick. He's also the absolute worst god to ever play as in Age of Mythology, by the way. I mean, no one plays Poseidon. No one does. Because he's so bloody awful. You either go with Hades or you go with Zeus, but bloody hell, screw Poseidon and all his uselessness. But it looks like earthquake struck somewhere around here. I'm not really sure where, but that might have shaken up the people of Pontus a bit, and that might bode well for the Egyptians. What is the situation with Pontus right now? Since we've got our attention on them, firstly, what's the Senate opinion on Pontus? Not really very interested because we're too far away. But for Senate is up for the idea of blockading Pontic ports and weakening their military structure through subterfuge. Yeah, I'm quite fond of the Pontics. 2 more turns until we fail the mission to exterminate Rhodes first, something I'm not going to do because I feel like it's something we shouldn't be doing. Rhodes is a valuable trade partner right now, so I want to keep the Rhodians on my side. And also we need to recapture Themyscira. Not going to happen, they have too much strength there. I don't have enough military resources available, plus I need my military resources elsewhere at the minute, so unfortunately I'm not going to bother with Themyscira. No one else is going to snap it up anyway. I have the only bordering territory, since you can't access it via Tribus Samate or Tribus Alani, so I think we're good there. And by the way, Senate floor, my popularity has actually been jumping up quite rapidly suddenly. We didn't get a notification about this unless that's Senate offices are alright, we've got the new Senate offices to look at, but we did look at them right at the end and we control quite a lot of them at the minute. I think the only ones we didn't control was Pontifex Maximus and Consul, but I had control of Censor, Predator, Aedile and Quaestor, which were all pretty valuable seats in their own right. I mean, I can go without being Pontifex Maximus, I can do without being a Roman Pope. I'll save that for another day. But right now, the majority within the Senate recognise my greatness but are concerned by my motives. Outright hostility from senators is muted but always present thanks to your popularity with the common people. So the Senate is liking me more, but they are still very wary of my popularity with the people, which is still incredibly high. They still think of me as a bulwark against the dictatorial power of the Senate and a champion of Rome. That is pretty true, because I think actually failing these 2 missions might even increase my popularity with the people. I mean, maybe the people don't want to see the Greeks eliminated from the game. Maybe they see the people of Rhodes as a nice people we can trade with. I might even think of signing an alliance with the Greeks. Hey, fuck it, you know what, I know it won't be much of a strategic value, but I'm getting this feeling, talking to the Thracian, I mean, we'll talk to the Thracians anyway, but I doubt talks will go very far. I mean, I'll offer them an alliance, and I'll see what they would like in return. Now, we'll scan the battlefield, but right. There's no one in Tillis, actually, but it's their capital, so they probably have the most right. First things first, I'll swap your map information for my map information. They must decline. They don't have anything to offer. Right, the Thracians might be a bit poor. Well, how about an alliance then? Where is alliance? I can't negotiate an alliance. Right. I think I need to talk to an actual character to do that. So make your way to Captain Zeprius might be able to deal with it, but then again, Captain Zeprius is only a captain, isn't he? I need to talk to a proper family member, really. I don't. Well, hang on. Is that one to the far north? Yeah, that's one. That's Mukaboris to the far north. He's a Thracian family member, but he's really, really far away. And I kind of want to go back to Rhodes and speak with the people. Right, you know what? Make your way to Athens. I'll have the Admiral pick you up again. Don't actually talk to Athens, because that means talking to the Brutii, which I don't want to do. But we'll talk to them, because you know what? I actually do think right now, because it's going to take me quite a few more turns to form the Triumvirate, I think the days of Thrace are pretty much numbered right now until the Brutii get distracted. So I'll have my guy come down here, we'll meet up at Athens, and then we'll go to Rhodes and we'll see if we can negotiate an alliance with the Greeks. Right. Another new Senate officers have been assigned, so... Oh, I got Pontifex Maximus. Oh, well, that's a turn up for the books. Hours for Gambler has been put on to Pontifex Maximus, so that plus the new temple I'm building, that might hopefully keep him on the straight and narrow now. Censor has been given to Marcellus the Thinker once more, so well done Marcellus. Praetor has been given to Decimus the Harsh, and Aedile has been given to Oppius Salvidianus. So this time I lost the role of Quaestor, but I can live without Quaestor. But we still don't have Consul. But right, Marcellus the Thinker, well done. He's doing pretty good, by the way, as governor of Corrales. Good command, good management, good influence. This guy is a pretty good dude overall. I like this a lot. Let's have a look overall. So who controls the Scipii control the other two? That's fine by me. I have no bad blood with the Scipii. We actually have an exact same Senate standing, so that's fine by me. And oh yes, 2 more come of age as well. This is useful now. Vibius Plautus and Gaius Julius are now of age, so now we have more people to deal with. Vibius Plautus has been given a mentor. He has more command and more management, so that's good. It's going to be a governor though. I'm going through a bit of a governor shortage right now in Germania and Iberia. Gaius Julius hasn't really been given anything, but his dad, Lucius Plautus, aka Jeremy Corbyn, has been given a priest of Ceres +1 to management. So first things first, we'll do a Vibius Plautus first. He is all the way in Kydonia. Bloody brilliant, right? You get on the boat with Abdolopius. I will sail you over to Italy, or I'll have to sail you somewhere. I know Rimnium needs a new governor, so you know what? I'll drop you off at Croton, and then you can make your way up. So, we're all right with Croton. So let's make you. Oh, I have to give him some proper movement orders, won't I? Oh, this is awkward. I have a scroll in the way. Right, make your way up here, because we can get to Sparta this turn. So that's all right. But I need you to make your way to Croton, and then that'll do for now. It's just two more turns. Two more turns, and then we reach Croton. That's fine by me. Right, let's find Gaius Julius now. He's all the way in borders. All right, that's good. But Tabadorum could use a new governor. But so could Dammer. So could Vicus Marcomanni, in fact. I'll give you... He's actually more of a commander there. However, he's also got the trait Repellent, which gives him -4 influence and +2 command, because apparently he's got stinky pits. But he's also feeling poorly. Good health always seems beyond the grasp of this man. Although he spends many hours and much treasure in cures and elixirs, he gets less command when on the attack and less hit points. Ooh. So this guy is pretty vulnerable to dying in battle, and he should not be used when on the aggression. Well, you don't want to be on the aggression? How about I put you on a defension then? I want you to govern Vicus Marcomanni. I want you to command a border settlement then. That is where I'm going to have you, since you have 2 command. Now I can put that to some use, rather than in a not so border settlement really. So you'll govern Vicus Marcomanni. Ah, crap. Oh great, now he's going to die. But apparently this stupid rebel, he failed to ambush me properly, so I could probably just pull a runner really. But Captain Eiphalus, he has 2 units of warband, right? However, the attempt to ambush me failed, so right, I could just pull a quick getaway here. Strength ratio is 76, so I could probably win, but then again, let's remember, this guy is apparently never healthy, so I think it would be in my best interest to run. But by the way, this is a lesson, folks, even in your own lands, try and bring a bodyguard with you guys, because it looks like rebels just like to hide and ambush people. Wasn't thinking ahead there, was I? Wasn't thinking ahead. I always... But right, I have time to deploy. So, well, look, I'm not risking his life. He is pretty bad. If this guy has traits that makes him easy to die, it looks like it's going to be my turn to scumbag deploy. You deploy here. Good, right. Let's get out of here. See you later, stupid ambushing barbarians who couldn't ambush me properly. Bye. I'll write you a postcard from Vicus Marcomanni. Let's get you back to Borders home and make you a garrison.
Truly,
I've been defeated, by the way.
The favor of the gods is not enough. The enemy snatched victory at the last.
I wouldn't call that a victory for them. I'd call that a complete disaster for them, because they didn't even get to claim their prize of Captain Julius. Or Gaius Julius, sorry. They tried to ambush him and they failed. So by all rights, making the getaway was probably the right thing to do.
Retreat!
Right. I'll have you go via Dammer. That'll do. But actually, you know what? Because, you know what? He'll stay there. I don't want him to pop up again. So you know what? Make your way back to Borders home. All the way back to Borders home. Nice one. I should have guided you in. He's going to pretend to have victory. He's like, yay! I made someone run away. Oh, wait. I was supposed to kill him. Right. Though the army here licks boot. And I can't afford any auxiliaries. So you know what? It's a weak army. So, right. I'll send you 4 auxiliaries. That outnumbers them 2 to 1. I'll have them just hang out there, and then Dammer's public order completely and totally collapses because of a lack of military policing. Right, I'm gonna recruit a few extra auxiliary for them then, aren't I? So let's just get you, oops, light auxiliary. I'll get you some town watch actually, because they're a bit more affordable, so there we go. Dammer, please don't riot over this. Anyway, construction report. Iberacum now has crop rotation. Parma has public baths, and Carthago Nova now has a bigger temple to Jupiter. Does that make Carthago Nova a happier town now? Let's have a look. Yes, it does. Right, public orders is recovering quite nicely now, and I can also retrain Publius Mamilius next turn because he could have better armour. So, right, that's all good. Hopefully we don't have any more problems with Corduba, by the way, but we'll wait till the next turn to see this. Recruitment report, new Queen Karine from Corralis, Mediolanium, some early legionaries, Parma some legionaries, Mogonactium some earlies, Segestica some lights, and blah 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 blah. Right, that's all we need to know for now. So, we're going to jump to the next turn, and we're going to cross our fingers that the plague in Batavium finally goes away. And then we'll hopefully also cross our fingers and hope that Dammer doesn't riot, because that could be a bit of a niggle. But public order isn't too bad, so hopefully the Town Watch will quickly just make up for the slack that is being left by the Auxilia. But unfortunately, these stupid brigands got to do their ambushing at some point, haven't they? Right, next turn, please. Oh dear. This is a problem. All our men don't fit in the town now, apparently. Right, everyone but the cavalry can go in. Sorry, Roman cavalry.
Leaving the army.
Right, so let's just quickly deal with the mystery of Segestica before we jump into the rest of this turn, but thank God Dammer didn't riot. And let's just quickly look in the public order. It's still bad, it's alright, I've got more Town Watch on the way. So, I do believe Segestica, obviously while Mr. Sakas was out of a town, he obviously left the town on auto manage. Looks like the town automatically decided to recruit some Archer Auxilia without my permission. Bit of a downer, but I'd rather have Archer Auxilia over crappy Roman cavalry who I don't like anymore, so unfortunately get disbanded. That's about sorry, not sister, not belch, mystery dealt with. So right, that's dealt with. Let's quickly go to the end of turn report. Ooh, bad, lost a lot of money there. Faction announcements, right, more births. Spurius Coccianus has now been born, Sulpicia has been born, and Aria has been born, and Secundus Samad now has a drinking companion. Good, 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 good. Anything else we could do? And I'm going to quickly pause the recording, by the way, because I just have to quickly be somewhere very, very quickly, but it's alright. You should not notice any differences or anything going wrong. Construction report quickly. Rhymnium has an imperial palace. This is excellent news. Batavium has an academy. Lemonium has a temple of Bacchus. Massilla has a forum, and Segestic has a large temple of Jupiter. Now, I am going to have to quickly go because my phone is ringing, so I'll be with 2 minutes. But then we're going to quickly jump on top of Rhymnium, and we're going to just quickly deal with the new construction options we have available there. And by the way, population is growing again, so we got that dealt with at least. I mean, alright, we did deal with it by making it stagnate, but hey, it's getting better. And actually, so has Arretium. Its population is stagnating now, so I don't need to invest in that city plumbing just yet. But for now, I'll just be 2 seconds, folks, or at least 1 second, because you won't notice a thing. Okay, I'm back from people trying to scam my insurance details again, because that's all I have seems to get called about these days. Anyway, so Rhymnium now has an imperial palace, so let's deal with this quickly now. And also, by the way, Batavium has an academy, Lemonium a large temple of Bacchus, a Massilla a forum, and Segestica a large temple to Jupiter. Right, let's deal with Rhymnium's imperial palace first. So, made the town a little bit better now. Income isn't the best as good as it could be. Not really losing trade anywhere due to bandits or anything. Probably losing money due to military upkeep, because upkeep costs are pretty high right now. But I'm going to invest in better walls for Rhymnium because it's quite close to enemies, just in case as well, just in case things do go catastrophically wrong, but hopefully they don't. And I think we'll make more money once our governor's back, by the way. He will be here in a few turns, but right. Recruitment report, not a lot today. Mogonactium an early legionary cohort, and Dammer a town watch, not a lot really. But we get what we're given, and ceasefire in effect between Scythia and the SPQ are pretty inconsequential, but right. I now have 4,779 denarii to spend, and there isn't really a lot I want to do right now. I'm going to keep
General, sir.
Gaius Julius. We can link up with Captain Herius first things first, and we can we can get some revenge on some stupid bandits who decided it was okay to attack us. So we'll deal with these guys first, and then I think that we can pretty much call it a turn. Though I might just recruit a few more men in a few towns where I believe recruitment might be necessary. But we're going to get rid of these stupid guys before they think about ambushing us again, because that was really, really, really annoying. So let's get him killed. Right. 177 men to him, 121 to him. We all know they're just warband, so we can easily just charge in and deal with this stupid little menace now. So let's fight this one out on the battle map, get them over and done with nice and quick, and make my land safe again, and stop them from blocking up trade or causing just general disagreeableness, really. By the way, an ambush, if discovered and promptly surrounded, will repay them intended mischief with interest. Well, here we go.
Rebellious slaves may think of victory, but we should make them think kindly of their masters' whips. They are dead men. So let your battle cry put fear into the enemy's guts. Call out to them and be brave. Call to the heavens and let strength and honor be your watchwords today.
Right, nice and short, but what we really should have said is, let's just get revenge on these stupid bastards who caused me to retreat and the game to register a stupid, pointless defeat. Right, Auxiliary will be leading the front, and I'll be keeping Gaius out of the battle altogether, by the way. If he is weak and prone to dying, and also we lose one command, by the way, because we are on the attack. This makes us on an even worse thing because of his poor health once more. So I'm just going to let the Auxiliary handle it on their own. There shouldn't be too much trouble. They can eat, I've got double the men they have, really. I have 4 units, they have 2, so I should walk this one. And they have well, not retreated, they've deployed over here. Alright, bit of a curious one. I thought they were deploying a forest, but looks like they're going to run to the sanctuary of this big rock, and hopefully it'll keep them safe. I guess in a way it will, but then again, it means I can just get their backs to the rock, and then I can kill them. Oh, how dim you barbarians really are. It's so hilarious, isn't it? Right, see about the day. Gaius, you won't be engaging at all. What? Oh, they can't decide what formation to be in today, by the way. Oh well, that doesn't bother me. We'll just make sure our men get over there. Gaius, you stay back. You stay safe, please. Let's see where you are. You can just enjoy the snowfall. I hope a snowflake doesn't hit him though and instantly kill him. That'd be bullshit, but it could probably happen. Right. All my men are making their way towards the intended target. Not too fast, but they're advancing at a decent speed. I'm just marching through the forest, being split by it. These trees are massive. I don't know. These trees are a bit bullshit massive in my opinion. A bit bullshit spaced apart. This is an odd forest in my opinion. But again, I don't go to many forests, so my opinion might be invalid here. But right, we're just gonna make our way to the rock, and then we're gonna surround it. I think I'm gonna have to triple speed it though, because yeah, it's quite a march to the rock, even once we clear the forest. Right. Triple speed, please. Oh, hang on. They're going to do their whirly-pearly, yeah. Why do we keep swapping their formation around? It's like watching a really, really annoying load screen or something. Just can't quite decide how we're going to form up today. Oh well, we'll just let them keep doing that. We'll just let them keep doing that, shall we not? Right. Get a bit closer, a bit closer, a bit closer, a bit closer, a bit closer. Stop! Right. These guys are going to continue to be indecisive, but right, you two, front auxiliary, you will go for these guys. Back auxiliary, you'll go for these guys. Not going to bother just trying to surround them like this way, because they're going to obviously see what I'm going to do. It's not going to be worth it, because it's going to be a very obvious move. So we'll just go for the straight up engagement, but we'll try and swamp them and surround them as we go, while this guy just continues to do his tornado formations. Maybe he's trying to summon a blizzard or something. But auxiliary are just going to run in, engagement, while these guys are just being indecisive. This is perfect. These guys don't even know what they're doing. There we go. Guessing away we hit them in their flank. But right, you guys who are supporting them, I want you to run up here. You are gonna attack into their side. Make sure they're surrounded and they do have their back to the rock. There we go. So we can try and cut off their retreating opportunities. These guys are not gonna go and help their comrades, so this makes our situation even better. But right, I want you guys to run around here, guys. You also come around here. Don't try not to come down this lane, because otherwise then we're just gonna have a collision and then it's all gonna get awkward. I want to see that he's engaged sooner rather than later. I don't. Oh, come on, auxiliary. I did not say engage that guy, did I not? I said engage. This person here is now reinforcing his mates. So you know what? Get in there and stop him. Come on. Simple, 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 simple. Right, other one, you make your way forward now, please. Right, let's get them. Right, these guys are retreating. Good, 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 good. Let's kill the last ones. They've got their backs to the wall. This is going to be a nice, easy surrounding kill. They may as well just surrender now. Come on, everyone get in there. Everyone kill him. I want to see that the captain's head is hung from my mast, but I don't have a boat, so put his head on top of that rock actually to serve as a warning to people who dare to ambush us in the future, please. That would be a more gruesome thing to do. Come on. I want them all dead, please. All of them. Every last little one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at that. Pushing them further and further back. You have no place to run, Jon Snow. Oh, I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I'm not allowed to use that reference. Kit Harington's in a new Call of Duty, by the way. Discuss in the comments, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Just keep killing, really. Not a lot I can really do now to help. Just a straight up killer fauna, slugfest of killing. Come on, just do your job while we... There we go.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
I don't really have far to run, so I'm going to just let this one continue because it won't take long to escape. Or no, they're going to take the long way out there. Alright, just kill the captain then, please. Just give me the satisfaction that he's dead, and then I can put his head on top of a hill to look really, really cool. Come on, see that he died. Where is that captain? He's escaped, hasn't he? Nope. Good. Good, 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 good. He's dead. These guys are going to take the long way out of a battlefield now, so, you know what? Hold, hold, hold. No point even sending Gaius Julius to deal with it, because by the time he catches up to them, they will have got away, so, you guys run, you guys run. There aren't enough of you to ambush me now, are there? Not at all. Your leader is dead, your banditry is at a stop, so please stop briganding around my land, otherwise I'm just going to get more and more angry at it. So, good victory, guys, good victory, good effort. I'm seeing minimal losses on our side, so that also keeps us nice and happy, and also very, very good on our side. So, yeah, good victory overall. Nice, 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 efficient, quick, just everything I like in a good old rebel clear out. But here we go then, 177 kills, I mean 177 men to me, but 177 killers on my side, 121 to him, 109 kills, that means only 12 of his men has lived to tell the tale of their defeat at this nice rock, but yeah. Pretty bad tactics on their side by putting their backs into a rock, so that cut off all the retreats. It really just surrounded them and made it easy to kill them basically, so they put themselves in a kill zone, basically in a choke point, so that was stupid. But that means a nice quick victory for me. Any experience gained? No. Oh well. Let's just jump back to the campaign map and get other things dealt with then. Mainly, we'll get this guy up to Vicus Marcomanni so he's ready to govern and keep my border settlement safe, and other things we will have to deal with. But that's the ambushes dealt with, so that's our territory a little bit safer. So make your way to Vicus Marcomanni, and then I will have other things for you to do once you arrive there. Right, Dammer, we're still working on you, so I want some more town watch, by the way. Let's increase to 5 town watch within the city. That should make the people happy. And anything else I can really do? Not particularly. I've got stuff going on in Samara, Breather. Nabo Martius's money could use a bit of a boost up. It's only making 1 denarii profit per turn. Improve a forum, that'll make right. That should have Nabo Martius's financial problems solved. But that's all the denarii spent again this turn. So we're gonna jump to the next turn now. I'm gonna have my boat get closer to Croton, where I can quickly drop off my dude, and then he can go back and pick up my diplomats. So you will disembark. Oh, it's going to take another turn for you to disembark. That's a bit awkward, but that's because he decided to go through the Ionian Sea like a twat. Right, you know what? Disembark here at Tarentum. That'll be better, because then it's actually a bit less of a walk for my general. Right. Apart from that, though, I think that's the end of a turn, so there's nothing left to do. So we're going to jump to the end of the turn and see how much closer Gaius is getting to the River Rubicon. Let's go. Right, unfortunately Corduba has been attacked. Well, not attacked, it's been rioting again. The Senate is annoyed because I didn't exterminate the people of Rhodes, and now they're going to get more annoyed when I try and sign an alliance with the people of Rhodes. But right, Corduba's is still in a pretty bad state, but one more turn to the Proconsul's Palace. I believe we can hold out. That port doesn't look, looks a bit worse for wear, but either way. We'll do some repairs quickly. I'll repair the Hall of Heroes, I'll repair the arena, I'll repair the Shrine to Bacchus. Won't do any retraining just yet, by the way, just in case rioting continues. Rioting has also struck Samara Breather. This isn't good, because Samara Breather has defected once before, and some rebels have also turned up near Londinium, so I'll deal with them. Gaius Julius will have most fun dealing with them. 3 more turns so we'll get the aqueduct, so that might try and keep the people a bit happier, but I will also increase the frequency of games. That should make them more happy, so we'll increase to, no, not daily games, fuck no. We'll go to monthly games. It does mean the town starts losing money, but it's only a little bit of money, so we can live with that. I'll put some highways up to try and increase trade traffic. Right, that's all good. Senate mission failed. The Senate is unhappy to know that I did not exterminate the people of Rhodes. So the Senate is basically unhappy that I'm not a colossal dickhead, so unfortunately, boo-hoo to them. Hasn't really affected my population with the people, well, my popularity with the people or my popularity with the Senate, so that's alright, I guess. That is on my side. We also have my end of term report and my faction announcements, so just jump through. First things first, I'm just going to quickly jump to the Ionian Sea once more. You go disembark, because my diplomat is getting closer to Athens as we speak. There we go. Hopefully the Brutii don't get too pissy that I've moved a military unit into their area, because you know what, they do it all the time to me. Make your way to the port of Athens, where you will be picking up my diplomat, who is somewhere. I actually can't see him. Is that him there? That is him there. I actually just had this horrible thought that he died, and that would be a bit of an annoyance, because this guy's a decent diplomat, but he is getting old. His hair has gone white, so I best be careful. Maybe I should have tried to utilise boats more when using diplomats, instead of making them walk all the way through Scythia and then through Armenia and all that. Next time I'll make my diplomats walk sensible distances. That'll be a smarter thing to do. But he's just near enough done. There we go. Right, I'll have you stay there. My boat will be around to pick you up in just a few turns. Right, let's jump through other notifications then. So end of your turn report. Made money this turn, actually. Made a little bit of money. We don't have a lot of money right now, but I've just been spending a bit, so that'll be the explanation why. Corralis has, unfortunately, Marcus the Killer, who is my assassin based in Etruria, has died. Obviously, the amount of time I'm taking to form this Triumvirate is not going well, so I'm going to have to recruit a new assassin now, and I'm going to have to try and find something for him to wail on, but to be honest, there isn't really a lot I can use him to wail on, so yeah. I guess if a rebel pops up in Italia, I get to put him down, but yeah. By the way, Gnaeus Corvinus has come of age, so he's just waiting outside Arretium for orders. However, Gnaeus Corvinus, his mother is a bit of a problem, which minuses his influence, and but increases his management, and also reduces the chance of him being elected to a senatorial office. Oh, don't worry, there won't be senatorial offices for much longer anyway. And Secundus the Mad has a gourmand chef, so right. Let's have a look at Gnaeus Corvinus, apart from the fact his mum's a bit of a weirdo. He's devout, he has rational concerns, and is frugal, so the total sum of all this means he has 1 management, and he could also govern Erimnium. Hang on, let's just see how he stacks up against his mate, who has more management.
General.
This guy, Vibius Plautus, actually has more management, so he will be governing Erimnium. So he'll be there in 3 turns, that's fine by me. I'm going to have you, Gnaeus Corvinus. I think I'm going to be shipping you to Iberia to do some management over there. Corduba could use a governor, so Admiral Aulus, please make your way to the port of Arretium, and then we'll have you sail to Iberia once more. Gnaeus Corvinus, let's just have a quick look through your traits again. So you're devout, which gives you +1 influence, but you lose it because your mum's a weirdo. Rational concerns, this gives him +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. That's alright, I like that. And frugal, which means 5% discount on training costs, 5% bonus on tax income, +1 to squalor, however, and squalor is something that is always a problem for me, so that's a bad trait to have, but I do like the discount on construction, I do like the bonus on tax, So these will come in useful. I'll just have to make extra sure that I improve Cordoba's sanitation product, and that should keep the town happy. And maybe, you never know, this guy might pick up a few extra good traits from governing, but normally that is more of the exception to the rule. Anyway, make your way across the Mediterranean, make your way towards Oscar, just hug the coastline to avoid pirates. For Mediterranean piracy isn't really much of a thing, but it can always happen. By the way, look at all the trade we have with Tingy. Ooh, Moorish rebels have popped up again, by the way. All these dead brigands, but led by Captain Yutpan. Looks like the people who lost Tingy aren't happy about losing Tingy. And the Scipii has only really put a moderate garrison in there for some reason. Normally they send everything to Egypt, but it looks like they still haven't taken Siwa, by the way. Ooh, they don't have a lot of troops actually. I think they must have sieged Siwa when we weren't looking, and I think they're lost because Siwa's strength has gone down actually. So yeah, the Brutii have lost. I'm sorry if you're hearing noises, but I actually just got up out of my chair because I'm gonna have to disappear in a minute. However, ooh, hang on, there's a famous battle there, and I want to see what happened. Come on, let me just have a quick look. Let's have a look. Site of famous battle, year 187 BC. I can sit down again. My leg died for a minute. I just had to give it a good old stretch, put some weight on it. So, the year 187 BC, the victor was actually Captain Flavius of the House of Scipii. Is that him there? Oh, it is, the man himself, Captain Flavius. But his strength, so, right. Scipii must have lost a lot of strength in this battle. The loser was Apria's Alexander of Egypt, and we don't really know. I wish I could like double click on this and like maybe like get some really good detailed info. Like I want to see what the army compositions were, or even see a replay of the battle. But right, Scipii did a big blow to the Egyptian strength, but obviously the Egyptians have done a big blow to their strength. But either way, there is more Scipii troops on the way. Captain Publius is now on his way, and also on top of that, we're also sending Manius Helvius, Captain Flavius II, and Captain Lucius. They're all on their way now from Lepsis Magna, so they're all going to make their way to Siwa. So it looks like the Egyptians are doing a pretty good job of holding the Scipii, even if they're slowly losing. They are knocking off bits of their strength. So kudos to the Egyptians for doing that, I guess. Construction report. Deva now has a governor's palace, Pentavadorium, a large temple to Ceres, Carthagonova, a barracks, and Kydonia, a market. Right, so let's go to Deva. What can we do with Deva apart from get rid of the rebels? Which I'm gonna. Captain Meriadoc's turned up. He's gonna be the last thing we do this episode, by the way, because it is actually getting late into the night, and I've been recording Rome for about 2 hours now, and I'm getting tired. So, Oppius Maxentius and his city. What can we do with Deva? We can improve the roads, improve the mines, improve the dock, if that will do for now. That's all the money spent, by the way, unfortunately. But it's all gone to a good cause. Recruitment report, by the way. Carias now has a Quinquerie, Mogan Actium, some more legionary cohorts, and Dammit, some more town watch, and war declared. Well, that ceasefire lasted forever, didn't it? Right, so we're going to quickly just wrap up this army, and then we're going to call it a day on recording Rome Total War, and then there'll be one more episode. The next episode, of course, will be the progress report. I'm getting ever closer to forming a Triumvirate. Sorry if it was a shorter episode than usual today, guys, but I actually left recording this one a little bit late, and obviously I had to go away and deal with a few things halfway through recording. Absolutely thrilling. Getting my insurance scammed once more, though then again, yeah. I was trying to put in a complaint because I'm getting sick of being called by people claiming I've been in a nuclear bomb accident and I need to claim insurance and stuff like that. I was never in a nuclear bomb incident. That was my friend Bruce Banner. Anyway, Londinium is about to finish its market, but right, let's get an army on the way out, and actually we don't really have much. What does he have? He has 3 units, right, so he has shit, basically, most politely. I have some Arcani. They take 2 turns to recruit, so I'm not really going to recruit anymore, but right. Going to recruit, let's recruit some Samnite gladiators for the fun of it. Oh, actually no, because I have such a high upkeep, but then again, they're the only decent infantry I can get. 1 unit of Samnites, 1 unit of Arcani, that'll do for Canute Julius. Bit of a specialised random army, and oh dear, Canute's getting older now, by the way, that's not good. So we're actually going to be the next turn we jump, but you know what, I have enough time to make a turn jump, because actually we are pretty much at the end of this turn. There isn't really a lot to do, because I've already spent all the money, so I may as well just get more movement out of the way, but there isn't really a lot of movement to get out of the way, because everyone knows where they need to be going, I'm pretty sure, because where's my admiral at this point in time? I can't see him. Let's play spot the admiral. He left, yeah, very easy. Left Tarentum. He knows where he's going. Right, let's jump to the next turn then and see what fate brings us. Right, not an eventful turn then, nothing really happened at all, but you are out of movement now, Mr. Gaius Julius.
Sir.
So, you are now near Vicus Marcomanni, you need to make your way down to the Rubicon. So, make your way to Loviska, first things first, we'll go via Loviska, it's faster than going by Mogan Actium. If we do get ambushed, I will blame the Brutii, but luckily I have my guard, so, you know, this guy should be alright. So, you're going to go past Loviska, past the river. I think this is a river, not the Rubicon, of course. I think this is a Danube here, because it runs through Austria, Germany, and a lot of major places. So I do believe this is a Danube, because this will be the Black Forest here. So keep moving south. And again, this is like Hungary, isn't it? Oh, let's play European geography when we're on Medieval 2 Total War, not when we're on Rome Total War. Right. So we're going to go past Luvavum, through the Alps, and then we will arrive at Patavium, and this will be through Venetia. So we've got after this turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 turns until he reaches the River Rubicon. So we're getting very close now. The timer has really started to tick down now, so we need to make sure we are now absolutely and totally ready. I have 8,000 denarii to blow, though, but we will be blowing all that next episode, unless I find something else to spend it on now. But end of turn report, still losing money. Sugar lumps. City grows. So yeah, I've had something to spend on. Samara Breather is ready to grow. This might have been why the town's a bit grumpy, and they want an Imperial Palace. Well, whoop-de-doo. But I'm going to remove those 2 other construction things. You're just going to get your Imperial Palace for now, so I'll lose a lot of money, but actually I saved a little bit of money as well, so go me. Faction announcements, by the way. Lucius Plautus has passed away in Kydonia. That's bad. And his only son's just gone, so Jeremy Corbyn has died, people, unfortunately. And his son has fucked off to Italy. how tragic. But Kydonia is getting on okay without a governor. Would be nicer if it had one there, so maybe if someone comes available, I'll have them sent to Kydonia if things go a bit sideways. But Domitia and Clodia have been born. Oppius Maxentius now has a gourmand chef, +1 influence. Admiral Secundus now has a shipwright, and Admiral Secundus also has a seamaster. So Admiral Secundus is getting a lot of good stuff. Right. Kydonia, how are we doing with Kydonia? Let's first things first, take off auto management before it starts recruiting Archroxid out of nowhere. Public order could be much better in this town. Sewers will probably provide a little bit more. Improving the wars would increase security against Cretan rebels, should any Cretan rebels suddenly turn up out of the blue. What I will ordain the construction of a militia barracks though, because just in case I need to recruit some auxilia to keep the peace. But we shouldn't really need anything too serious here. Right, construction report, by the way. Londinium now has a great forum. Iberacum a shipwright. Bordersholm a governor's palace. Dammer crop rotation. Corduba its proconsul's palace. Keep going down. Corduba has also done its repairs. Right. This means I am going to spend money. Right. So Batavodorum now has its better palace. It has its proconsul's palace or its governor's palace. Or was it Bordersholm? It was Bordersholm who just got its thing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Bordersholm, not Batavodorum. Sorry, Batavodorum. So Batavodorum, I mean Bordersholm is now Romanized, so good for this town. Not really a lot I need to buy it really, because it's actually the town's pretty happy. It's doing its own thing really. So I'll just improve the food and the highways for now. Actually, no, because that's going to cost too much. Right, I'll just improve the food situation for now. That might keep the people at Borders Home just nice and growing. Corduba is thankfully out of its bad mood now, so hopefully we won't have any more riots here, so we can now just start retraining everything. Sending over a governor, though, will increase my control over Iberia. I need to try and keep the Iberians in line, of course, as I continue the Romanization of this great land. I will also ordain the construction of public baths just to decrease squalor, because obviously Mr. whatever his name was is frugal, so I need to be ready to combat that. Some pirates have turned up to camp near Nabo Martius, so you know what, I'm gonna have them destroyed now. I have a pretty good fleet actually, so I should have no problem at all wiping them out. So you know what, I don't think I'm accidentally going to kill my general, but just watch as it happens. Recruitment report, by the way. Corrales now has recruited another Triume, Mogan Axiom some Archer Auxiliary, and Damas some Town Watch. Whoop-de-doo. So we're going to finish off now, everyone. So what we're going to do now to finish off, we are going to just quickly kick out Captain Meriadoc, and we oh no wait, I can't do it till yeah, I can't do it till next turn. Because Sam Knight Gladiators take 2 turns to recruit. But unfortunately, I am out of time to record, and I am actually getting quite tired, so I might not really be up to doing a battle, or at least commentating on a battle. So you know what, we'll do a battle next episode. So next episode, we're going to get rid of Captain Meriadoc. We are going to get rid of, well, I don't really know what to get rid of, but the timer is now counting down well and truly. We are getting close now to finally crossing the Rubicon and getting this Triumvirate underway. So Gaius Julius is now on his way. He's almost there. So on the next episode, we are gonna be very, very close to starting the Triumvirate, or maybe we will start the Triumvirate. I don't know. But by the way, you get your ass in Vicus Marcomanni and get governing you. You know, because I need this town to be strong indeed. Especially ready to strike. Maybe I could strike Loviska from here, because Loviska's weak. So is Aquincum, actually. And Luvavum could use a bit of pumping up. These could be 3 territories which fall very easy to me. Oh, well, we'll see in the future. But Vicus Marcomanni is good now. Ugh, told you I was tired. We'll retrain these guys with proper Vicus Marcomanni metalwork, and also just replenish anyone who was lost in the ambush. Yeah. That's everything good then, and I will see you all on the next episode. For now, it's goodbye from me, and soon it'll be goodbye from the Senate as it disappears and gets replaced with a Triumvirate, and then a Monovate, and an Emperor, and me. Oh well. That's all for the next episode though, folks, in the far future of this campaign. But it looks like now we're going to be getting out of this peaceful slump, and we're going to get into something a little bit more exciting. But that's all for now. So I'll see you all on the next turn, folks. Goodbye.